Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to a new flower making video. Today I will be using Lady Design Poinsettia to create Foamiran Poinsettia flowers. These can be made in many ways, but I have my own way to create quite fluffy, I could say, flowers which have really nice petals. Examples of those flowers you can see now on the screen. Of course, you can make them in any color you want, you can use any stamens you want, you can mix and match stamens. Today I'm just showing one of the variations and also the one I really like to make. So let's start with the petals. For one flower I will use 3 layers for the flower, and one layer, the fourth one, will be pretending my leaf. I will start with coloring the flower. I have that blue gelatos, it's Faber-Castell pigment crayon. I really like this because they are very rich in color and they've got lots of pigment, so the coloring is really nicely with those. And I'm using ordinary kitchen sponge to apply my color. I will do it on each layer, although if you are very busy or in rush, you can only color the top layer. I like to have it on all of them, but it's not necessary. Next I'm going to color my leaf, and I'm using Distress Ink, a peeled paint color. I really like that green, it's perfect for leaves. So I'm applying that on all petals on my fourth layer, and then I will be placing my petals on the iron which is set up between 2 and 3 dots, between cotton and linen. It's not very hot, it's ordinary iron. The one I'm using is just travel one, that's why it's small, but it's not craft iron, nothing like that, it's ordinary iron. So I'm placing the petal on the iron, and you can see that the petals will curl, especially on the sides, creating a little bump in the middle of each petal. So then I'm removing the petal from the iron and gently pressing the flower in the center into the foam pot. For my foam pot is an old like mouse pad. It's not like specific for flower making, anything like that. It's just the old mouse pad which I cut a piece off, and then I'm using it for my flowers. So then I'm going to grab one of the layer, put my petals together, then roll them, squash them a little bit on the edges, then unfold it and stretch each petal in the middle, just stretching with my fingers, and you can see that the foam stretch. So the petal it's going to be slightly wider in the middle. So I'm just grabbing it in the middle, leaving the top of the petal as it was and only stretching that in the middle. This is not difficult at all to do, and by doing that you will have a really nice curved petal, like, you know, similar to natural flowers. And then I'm going to do the same with the leaf. So I'm just grabbing all petals together, squashing them on the top and rolling just a little bit, then unfold your petal and stretch, unfold your layer and stretch each petal in the center of it. Then I'm going to grab some stamens. For the flower of that size I will use about 5 to 7 stamens, but before that I'm going to just stick my layers together. So when I'm doing that, I always remember to alternate the petals. So the petals from the top layers go in between the petals from the bottom layer. This is how I usually do it. Then I'm going to make a hole in the center of my flower and prepare my stamens. So I'm grabbing 5 stamens, making them equal on one side. Then I place a little piece of wire in the middle of my stamens so I can fold them over the wire, and then I can fold the wire. This way I will put them through all together at once, through the center of my flower, of course. Then I'm going to secure them from the top, adding little dots of a glue, and then pulling my stamens to the bottom of the flower. And then you can trim them off on the bottom, and I'm going to stick the leaf on as well. And this is all actually to make that flower. So I hope you will find that video helpful and interesting, and I hope it will give you an idea how I create my flowers, and also I hope you will try to make your own. If you are using my tutorials and making projects with help of them, please tag me on social media. You can tag Lady Design or Emilia Sieradzan. I would love to come and visit you and comment and see your work. So thank you very much for today. I hope you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will be notified about the future videos. Thank you again. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.